So welcome back guys to Tornasheen, Scotland. I have just been here staring at the sun. Surely that warning message isn't relevant, right? Anyway, we are here in early access and we have about 1/3 of the map yet to unlock. So the plan is going to be head directly up this way, hit this outpost, and then swing up to the western side and go all the way down along. So I think that's going to be cool, almost in a sense, border to border, if you guys remember those videos way back in the day. So, long way to go, let's get after it. Ooh, that's a decent road here there. 63 to 75, and I actually made it just before road here drink time, in hopes that as we kind of explore new areas, maybe they'll be drinking. Just gonna go for that next shot. That guy's not bad there either. I think they're both dark brown fur. Pine marten flying around. They're so much fun to just watch run around. We've not had too many where they end up running back at us, but if that happens, we've got the new 12 gauge semi-auto for that. But we are just hitting 1400. That's maybe the second best road deer we've killed. He's 72. I want to say we killed a 75 in the last video. Basically the same rack, but it was like wider set. I don't know how many times I can say it, but I'm going to say it again. The improvement is just unbelievable. They look so good now. On par with, you know, many of the other redos that we've seen in the last year or so. So a nice gold road here to get us going. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come. Got a whole group of black grouse sitting there. Not any real high estimates. One on the far right could make it. Pine marten warning calling. We might do if we can is try to wipe out all three of these. Interesting place to lay. That'll do. Just getting some respawns. As you can probably expect, we're going to be hunting a whole lot of Scotland, so maybe that, you know, produces something good down the road. There is a multi-mount with an American mink. I don't want to delete zones where I shoot that too. American mink and a black grouse, so hey, maybe we can get a rare or something for that. And just quickly, we have 113. 113. 113. Alright, that's not what I thought would happen. That was weird. Anyway, moving on. You know what? I think that's that black fur too, but that guy's probably far enough that it won't be a problem. Take him out as well. And our pine marten. Is that the black fur? Nah, it's just the normal brown. 183 score for him. I feel like the vast majority of these things is gold or better. 172 is the requirement, so we'll kind of pay attention to that as we go along, but lots of high estimate ones for sure. Now that is actually a max estimate mountain hare, but the score estimate was not all that great. I think we got that. Heard that red grouse too. That is a male. Is it over there? Okay, that's tiny. That is fine. Some red deer out there. Also not so spectacular, so despite all the other things around, I do think our mountain hare was probably the best thing. We did get it, luckily. That is going to be 5.1, so barely into the max weight range of 5 to 6 kilo, but decent one, and that's going to be a cool thing, the fact that there are mountain hare out here. Maybe more chances at getting those elusive diamonds, and their rares are pretty darn cool too. I almost didn't see that. There's a mink right there swimming in the water. Don't swim out of the water. The last one got out of the water before we could shoot. It's just a level 3. A little over 200, or a little under 200, I should say. Oh, didn't quite get it. Gotta be so close. That is way more difficult than shooting a duck out there, or like a goose or something. Getting a little everything today. Got some red grouse taken off here. There should be. We almost had a chance at a double there. Oh, I guess when we shot that mountain hare, we didn't reload. That's the male. And that is out there, but we knocked it out of the sky. Anyway, got the female, 64. I did just see that other female get back up. And I think it dropped down, so good enough. The one thing we're not running into would be road deer. And I don't know if they have a different drink time on this map than the other maps, but 14 to 17 is their drink time, I think, on Hirsch and Quattro, so I'm not sure, but we're gonna... I can't tell if that's a male or a female. We should really reload this thing. Okay, just a female. Probably a good thing we didn't end up deleting any zones by hitting that. And we've got another max specimen mountaineer track. And actually, why don't we send radar after that? So there's a feed zone. And he's acting like it's... Oh. That's not it, though. I'd say there's a pretty good chance it's right in here. So I don't want to spook. Although it's possible he's pointing at that one, I guess. We know it's around. Let's, do that. I really thought that was going to be the other mountaineer taking off. Is it not in here? That is an old zone. I guess it wasn't. You led us in the right direction, though. Might have gotten us where we need to be. That rabbit just ends up being collateral, but we'll keep on going. That may be our mountaineer. Not sure how we can't see it, but almost certainly. Ah, it's a level 2 again, and the poor estimate again. Just not having the luck. It was just too far down there. Maybe we could have snuck that shot through, but no dice. Got a red grouse over there. This could turn into an interesting scenario, because I'm fairly sure that mountaineer is going to be like right here. So if I see the red grouse moving. If we pop up over here, the red grouse at least, I think, would go hunker down. Let's make a marker. Go check that out in a second. I want to stay on these tracks, therefore not spot. There it is. We'll come back to that. Oh, they did flush. Oh my goodness. Got that one. Say goodbye to any zones that are in this area. I think there's 2 males. That should be a male. Level 1. I'm fairly sure one got away. Ah. It's probably a female. Quickly check. It's fine. Alright, now we get to clean up. That is a hen, 61.6. Whatever male we killed here, we never spotted. Level 2 female that time. So this, I would think, is a male. Nice, dark red, 67 score on gold. One of our better ones, actually. 1 singular pellet. So I think that's... No, we killed 4 of them, right? Yeah, because we knocked... It's a little pink here. Knocked another one out of the sky. That was a male. Jeez. Tiny male that time. And also, our mountain hare is somewhere. There it is. So, I think we just killed 5 different animals, all with the 12 gauge semi-auto. Getting a little better with that thing. Our shooting, I feel like, especially at the beginning with it, really started out rough. But, you know, minus the potential of deleting zones, this is why I like to explore on foot as opposed to with a 4-wheeler. You never know what you're going to run into. That mountain hare ends up being low end of the estimate, but a couple of big mountain hare now, and a nice little pocket of red grouse. So, got some more wild boar out here, actually a bunch of them. Some females laying over on that side, level 2. I gotta say, like, I really feel like this will be an excellent map to grind for a great one boar. Can't tell with that one, he's like a lighter coloration, but we've not run into a whole bunch of them, which would lead me to believe probably not like a ton of zones that you'd have to worry about. Really want to get that, and he is just not making life easy. I think we can get that through there. He's not even getting up, so good enough. Wouldn't mind taking a shot at that other level 3, but probably not something we want to go crazy with until we kind of figure this whole thing out, and if we are indeed grinding here. As for this guy, I still don't know. Light brown, maybe? Yep, just the brown fur type, 97 score, so just under gold. And I do think it'd be really cool to actually grind on this map, so probably that's going to be the plan, but we'll kind of see how things shake out. So, first and maybe second Eurasian woodcock of the day. Did we get the... Surely we got the first one, right? It, like, took forever to get up out of there. I couldn't get spotted. I don't know if there's any blood or not. I thought for sure we just got it with that hip shot. So we got the female there, 28.54. Yeah, it's laying over there dead. 1 male, 1 female. This is going to be also 27, so not exactly spectacular, but a couple more for respawns out here. And I do believe with this little buck over top of the fireplace, we have now discovered all the outposts and all the lookouts here on Tornasheen. Nice little kind of scenic view of that. So it took a little chasing, but we've got a track here from this mink, and it's a max estimate. He's swimming across there. Hopefully he'll slow down a little bit more, because if we miss, although he's about to get out of sight, no need to worry about missing. Had we missed, he would have obviously sped up again, and going through that brush, that was going to be the last we'd see of him for a minute. But he is, I think, dark brown? 143 is fairly close. Just a little bit bigger, we could have our first new species diamond here on Scotland. Still waiting on that. Alright, am I blind? Or did this outpost icon pop up like maybe when we got closer? Because I thought, like, honestly, looking at the map, there was like a section here that was missing something. Maybe I just didn't see it, but we have one outpost yet to actually go and claim, which is good because that's the direction we were going anyway. There's a ton of minks over there. They're all feeding. What is their feed time? 3 to 6. So I just changed it to early morning. There's like 4 of them. And more. I think we might have found the way to hunt minks. Thought we had more. That was a widgeon taken off. They're not like at all obvious to see. But if you kind of scan around the shorelines, it looks like in this case it's just that one spot. Oh. No. I think that's one. It is. That's a fleeing female though. You can see them. Just take some time to look. So I think that 4 is the best one. That's 300 meters. We're gonna do our best. Every mil dot with the Argoscope is gonna be 50. So that would be, what a way to stop. About here? I think we were close. Can't even spot the one that we're trying to shoot now. I got him. Ooh, and he's gonna float as well. I hope he does, because this is a big lake to run around. I mean, if they're gonna stay there, can we pull it off again? Him standing upright was really, like, crucial in us hitting that. Might be better if we don't. Oh. Well, we got a run to go on now. Kind of didn't see a point in making that run twice there and back. So 135 gold hit him in the head. So we were shooting too high, clearly, just the fact that he stood up. That'll allow us to make that shot. Now we're gonna go get the other one, and we'll kind of loop up and around towards that outpost. There's another one, a female. There was. At that distance, there may no longer be. But yeah, this is clearly the way to hunt these things. At least, like, if you're specifically targeting them. Got that mid-jump, long head, everything. There's a little 82 scoring bronze, but that was 3 of them out of this spot. So finally eyes on this little bugger. It's a great estimate. Again, 198 to 222. We've seen a lot of these. This is about the same estimate as our level 5 though. So fingers crossed for that guy. I was hoping, you know, another max estimate track, maybe another 5. Not this time. That is a male capercaillie though. Not a monster, but why not get something else? I'm sure I heard other wings, but I'm guessing that was one of the hens. A little 4.52. And then our pine marten, which we hit him there. And I don't know if he like slid because it's a tiny little slope or if he ran back at us, but either way, it is 198. He's basically bottom the estimate, hit him right in the head. And after all that, we're right back where we shot those minks. So I really hunted so hard during this video just for any kind of new species Scotland trophy, and unfortunately came up empty. But our very first early access live stream here on Tournasheen produced exactly what I was hoping for. Now, it looks like they're very limited in terms of where they're at. There was a pine marten down there, but it's probably out here. Oh. Was that white? Oh, that's a rare badger. It's gotta be, right? There's no sun to make it look different. Please be rare, not just like something stupid. I'm gonna be mad if that's not. It looked really white. This is gonna be way harder at night because it's more difficult to stay on the tracks and stuff. That's it right there. What is you? I don't know if I'm brave enough to shoot it on the run or not. I might be. I don't even know if that's the one I was looking at. I thought it was, right? It was level 3. We're getting close enough. If I can get some breath here And if he goes back sort of broadside-ish and trotting. I think he was dead before the second shot went off. I didn't love where I aimed, but it dropped him. But the 257 is so powerful, that might have been a gut shot anyway. Oh, it's Vital Blood. What are we looking at? Yeah, that is definitely something. That's sick. Look at it. You can't tell as much. But across the top is like all white? Well, one way to find out. It is. It's a Dilute. Oh, we got it just through the liver and it was actually not dead. So the second shot did count. 12.21. Our first rare and our first new species trophy is a Dilute European Badger. At night. I honestly thought it was like an albino pine marten going because the pine marten had just called. Whoa. Oh, it's almost like how the deer would do that when you shoot them on the move. That is a much better view of it there. Oh, I love that. Like the white going all the way down the back is super sick. Now at the moment, we don't have our Dilute Badger in the main lodge, and it's just because I don't know where we're going to put it yet. Obviously with all the new customization stuff, we have to figure all that out, but look at that guy. In this particular multi-mount, the Mischief Syndicate got the female mink that it's holding. We have our Troll Pine Marten and a rare badger, and it was like finding it at night. I thought it actually was an albino pine marten taken off. This is probably even cooler. I mean, it is like the map like screenshot is a badger. To get a rare one as our first new species trophy was really, really cool. And I cannot wait to see what kind of other rares are out there waiting for us on Tornasheen, Scotland. But on that note, that is going to do it for this video. A much better ending than what was originally planned until the live stream happened. And sometimes that's all it takes. But anyway, that's going to do it. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.